my channel. It's your girl here, Glowbysha. So today I'm actually going to be doing a Valentine's Day look. I've actually done my full face off camera because I feel as though I did want to kind of like upload this look quite quickly. So I've gone ahead and I've actually done a little review and a tutorial using this eyeshadow palette. Like this eyeshadow palette, Amrezy, Anastasia, like whatever you guys did in the lab, you did that. Because baby, what? Do you guys see the pigment on these shadows? Like, you guys gotta see, like, you can look already, like, this is it. This is the glam. Like, I love this look so much. So if you guys want to see how I created this look, keep on watching. I went ahead and also primed my eyelids. So instead of using concealer, I used the P. Louise eyeshadow base in the shade 0.5. Obviously, because we're playing around with bright colors, you do want obviously the shadows to come out nice and pigmented. So I'm actually going to go ahead and first of all, I'm going to blend my eyelid because it's got a little bit of creasing going on here. And I'm gonna use the eyeshadow brush that the palette came with, which is what all of the Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes come with. It's actually a double-sided brush, so you've got a shader brush here and then you've got a little blending brush here, which is quite helpful, especially if you don't have that much brushes. So I'm actually gonna go, oh my god, like there's so many shades, like I don't even know, but because of my tap, I'm just gonna go ahead with a pink. So I already actually placed some of the eyeshadow, but I'm actually gonna use the plum shade, which is like a plum pink shade, on my crease area, and I'm just using that with the Anastasia Beverly Hills brush, and I'm just gonna place that there. So I'm actually gonna tap it in there because I do want the shadows to really stand out, and then you just want to go ahead and then blend it back and forth. Ooh, this is, wow, this is pigmented. But to be fair, like all of the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, like all of the shadows, they're always pigmented. I can actually vouch for that. So I'm just gonna bring that out a bit. Just to bear in mind, I do have some baking powder. This is not my finished look. It's just obviously for any fallout. And I'm just gonna do the other eye. I'm actually going to use the shade New Yorker, which is like a, it's not really that, I really feel like New Yorker and OG are kind of similar in terms of the shade. It's actually like a light brown shade, if you can see here. So that's New Yorker and that's OG. So you can see that OG is a little bit lighter, but I'm just gonna go ahead with New Yorker just to put it on my outer crease, just to obviously create a transition. I do find that when you don't set your eyelids, it's actually better for the color payoff, because I feel like, I don't know, it just looks more pigmented. I feel like when you set it with a translucent powder, it kind of washes it out, which I've noticed when I do some eyeshadows. So now I kind of just tend to not set the concealer or the eyeshadow base, to be honest. I'm just gonna go ahead and use that pink shade again, just to deepen it a little bit. I think that's the thing with eyeshadow. It's a lot of going back and forth, making sure everything's blended until you're kind of like satisfied, which is what I like to do. Because you can see here, I'm just going back to that New Yorker shade. I'm just gonna put it in my outer crease near my eyebrow bone. So now I want to go back to that eyeshadow base that we used, the P. Louise one, and I'm not doing a cut crease. I just want to kind of brighten my eyelid before we go ahead with the shimmer shade, so that it really comes out nicely. So you just want to pat it in. So you can see I'm not doing a cut crease, it's literally just cleaning up the eyelid. And you just want to go back to that blending brush where you used the pink shade, and you just want to obviously make sure everything is blended. I'm actually gonna put some more baking powder because I mean the fallout of this glitter, I don't want it to go all over my concealer. Right. Oh my god. Wow. This color is so pretty. So you can see I'm not actually placing it on my inner corner of my eyelid because I actually want to add the lightest pink, which is Barb. So I'm just going to place this more on the eyelid. I'm going to go ahead and use the Samsar shade. I'm just going to go back. Now I'm gonna actually apply the Barb shade. So I'm gonna use the shader brush from the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and I'm just gonna place that literally on the inner corner, basically the tear duct. So I'm not really sure. I might have to add the Cupcake shade a little bit more. Okay, so then you want to go back to the dark matte shade and actually place it just in the corner here. So now you want to go ahead and line. So I'm actually going to line my waterline with a nude eyeliner from, I think this is from Rimmel. So this is how it looks, just like this. And I'm actually going to brighten my waterline using this. So now that I've actually applied the nude eyeliner, so I know I look scary, but you guys need to trust the process. So now you want to go ahead and actually apply the same eyeshadow kind of shades that you applied on your crease on the bottom, but to be fair, I'm only going to apply the Sencha shade and maybe 1988, yeah, just to darken it. So you want to go ahead and apply the Sencha shade first. So now that you've placed the plum shade, which is Samsar, you now want to go ahead and darken it just a tad by using a brown shade. So I'm actually going to use the shade, I'm actually going to use the shades 1988. So I'm going to use that with the same brush, to be honest. And I'm just going to put it just at the bottom. So what I want to do in the center of the eyelid, I actually want to place a little bit of the shade Anastasia, just a tiny bit, which is like a lighter shade. It will kind of create like a halo look, but it's not literally like a halo look, if that makes sense. It's just so that the center is a little bit lighter. Oh, this is so pretty. Now I'm actually going to place some eyelashes on. I'm gonna line the top of my eyelids, but I'm not gonna do a wing. I'm just gonna smoke it out a little bit, and I'll be back in a minute. So guys, I'm back. So I've actually put on some lashes. I've done my waterline. I've put some mascara on. I'm now obviously gonna finish the rest of my face. So I'm actually gonna apply some highlighter, and so the highlight I'm using, it's also, oh, it matches the palette. It's the Sunset Aura Loose Highlighter. This is one of my favorites, and I'm just using that with the Sigma blending brush, and I'm just gonna apply that. Alright, now I'm actually going to apply some blush. So I'm actually going to be using the Sweet as Cocoa MAC blusher, which this is how it looks like. It's like a nice brown blusher. Obviously, because the eyes is like doing a lot, obviously I don't want to put like too much blusher looking like a clown. So I'm just going to put this shade. Your lips, you now want to go ahead and use any sort of lipstick or lip gloss of your choice. I'm actually going to be using the e.l.f. lip gloss. This is the pink Cosmo. It is a plumping lip gloss, but it's like a really nice shade. And I'm now going to mix that in with a Kiko lip gloss, which is like this pink shade here. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this look as much as I did. I will definitely be using this palette again. I did purchase it from Beauty Bay, if you guys are wondering, but yeah, it retails for £49. I know it's a bit expensive, but I absolutely love this palette already. Like, I'm definitely going to be using it religiously. Amrezy defo did her thing with this. I hope you guys have a lovely Valentine's. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and make sure you put on your post notification on. I'll see you guys soon. Love you. Bye.